There's many reasons for that. One is you want the back to go as fast as he can, right there, right? Without breaking stride. And then when you block sort of either down the line of scrimmage or up the field, these second level players have nowhere to go, right? Bolton's not able to go straight to the running back in the way he is here. So watch the push the Chiefs offensive line gets. I mean, their feet are, let's say they're on the 13.5, 14. I mean, those offensive linemen are back now at the 15-yard line. I mean, they're getting back to 1.5, 2 yards. I mean, that's 2 yards right there, right? It's about 2 yards. They get them blown back. And you can see here that you want the path of the back, as we talked about. And this is important because it takes a little bit longer to hit now. You want this guy to be able to run just straight behind 25, right? And because right there, so he feels this already. You see him sort of start to flatten his path out. Well, what that does, obviously, is allow Bolton extra time to get there. Because look, let's say Bijan's running full speed right here, and the offensive line is not getting pushed back. Probably not getting there, right? He's going to have to do this or trying to dive in and make the play. But Bijan having to just do this, right? See how he flattens out right there? You don't want to run flat like this. It allows Bolton to get Bijan not running as fast as he probably would and not running downhill. He's running sideways. So let's talk about the Chiefs here and what they did up front. So this is like a goal line S type front. They basically have every gap accounted for here. Let's give you 35. There we go. And they probably have one extra guy in the Falcons expect, because I think ideally one of these guys is probably off the ball right here, right? Or back right here. But they put everyone in a gap. A gap, B gap, C gap, D gap, really. And then just extra, right? The force player, okay? And what this does is it kind of messes with the blocking, because Bolton's going to end up being free here. And I think ideally you'd go, here, and then you'd scoop somewhere up to here. I think ideally you'd like to do this, right? Here, and then these guys double team up to here, and the running back has him. But because of this alignment, and then the Chiefs get so much push. I mean, look again, this is a lot of push. I mean, as I mentioned, like these are major, and these are not, by the way, guys, this is a smaller defensive end. That's a linebacker. I mean, you got safeties and corners right here pushing these guys back. This is a heck of a play by the Chiefs defense. These guys have 0 wins. Not a win, no win. I mean, it's an incredible job. And again, we talked about earlier, these guys getting so far up the field allows Bolton to just run full speed without any stop. He didn't have to stop at all. Watch, full speed, right there, boom, downhill. Because there's a huge gap opened up by these guys getting the penetration, okay? Now, people are saying, well, why didn't he block him? Well, it's not really the point of the play. Earlier, they ran the same play-ish, and the guy over here came and blocked the edge. The Chiefs sort of have, I think, one extra guy, and the Falcons can account for. I mean, ideally, again, you double team here, this wing double team to here. It's unnatural in this play for him to go here and then just sort of seek up the middle linebacker. It's much easier for him to go here, kick out 35, have these guys right here scoop up here. But again, the Chiefs have all the gaps covered, so you can't do that. As I mentioned, if they get up the field movement, the Falcons are up the field movement, some movement here. Bolton cannot just run full speed. Look at that, again, because of this penetration right here, this pushing the offensive lineman back, these guys right here sort of, it's called a bookend, right? They're able to sort of, see how these guys, their butts are in the hole, butt in the hole. It's called like a bookshelf, right? Like a bookend, okay? It allows Bolton to make this play. This is I mean, look at this guy. This is a good job of setting the edge right here. Because even if Bolton, these guys make this block, I mean, the edge is pretty well set by 2 smaller defenders. I mean, the Chiefs just did a heck of a job winning this rep. So that's sort of how this play happens. Again, and one last thing too about this play is the Falcons are holding each other's like this right here because they can't hear. I think that's what they're doing. When the ball gets snapped, they move off the movement of the offensive lineman instead of just listening to the snap count, which means it was pretty freaking loud there. And so look how late they're off the ball too. So watch the center snaps the ball. Let's watch how late, and then the ball snapped. So he's moving on time. They're sort of all late too. And that's why the Chiefs defensive line, I think, and these are, again, linebacker, small defensive end, right, are able to push these guys back. Corner, safety, corner, linebacker, push these guys back. Really, just a fantastic job of the Chiefs defense on that final play.